Hi, Shannon O'Flaherty here. We're still in the beautiful full moon energy. Ah, she's right outside my window. Beautiful grandmother moon. And on 3 days leading up to and 3 days afterwards, you're still in that full moon energy kind of vibe. And this past moon has been about focusing on what your inner child is all about, that free child inside yourself. And so many people are disconnected from our inner child selves, that pure being that we came to this earth remembering our purpose, why we've come here, what our joy is, what that kind of unconditional love and sense of childlike wonder is really all about. But what also happens in our free child energy, our inner child kind of stuff, is the way that we perceived things as children without having the full picture, without having all of the details, without understanding all of the things in the adult grown-up world that we were perceiving. So what did you decide when you were that young child? For myself, at 14 years old, I felt like people weren't there for me because my mother was going through stuff. My sister was going through stuff. We just moved back from Argentina a few years earlier. I'd been bullied in junior high school. It was the last year of junior high school. And I felt a deep insecurity. And so kind of consciously, I put on a mask to hide the way that I truly felt. But the mask that I put on made me bigger and more out there than my actual true self. It was like a balancing act in my scales. And this mask, it was so deeply rooted because it was to survive in that 14-year-old's view of the world. And this isn't even really early childhood. This was a young childhood. And then, of course, I forgot about it because then I went on to become a teenager and high school and had real life problems, right, in the world. So what did you do when you were a young kid, either as a young child or even as a young teenager? What decision did you make about yourself that might still be stealthily playing out in your life? So my whole life, I've been fighting against this mask, what I put on for the world to see and what is actually going on behind it. And to be able to remove that and be my authentic self, not just to be the authentic self, but to feel safe in doing so, so that you can be received fully by others, so that you can feel good in every situation, so that you can feel like you're at home wherever you are, that you're with your people wherever you are. And it's been a really fascinating process to examine this and being really transparent and vulnerable with all of you here, because in order to really self-evolve, we need to go in and go deep and share our innermost selves and knowings with other people so that we all know that we're not alone. We're not alone in this wonderful journey of growth and self-development. And so I invite you to think back while you're in this full moon energy and tap into that inner child self, that free self, the beautiful part of that also, and also tap into the part that maybe needs some holding, and give yourself some holding right now and really enjoy the beauty and fullness of all that you are. If you need some help examining these deeper parts of yourself, it's always good to have another person's perspective, because it's hard to see our own stuff just all by ourselves. And I don't do this work alone. I have people that help me too, so that I can self-discover. So please private message me or book a mind shift call. That's free. I love to just have 20-minute conversation to see where you're at and see if we'd be really good vibrational energy to work together. I love you all so much. Happy full moon, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.